Kenny Green, raw perspective, concrete and steel, keeping it good and raw. Hit them subscribes. Let's keep the raw perspective community growing. Emmanuel Jean lives down in Miami, Florida, 16 years old. He's accepted to a school in California, full football scholarship. In his neighborhood, there's a store he goes to on the regular, and a cop, Ed Hill, right, set him up, framed him, lied, had the shooter of the crime testify against Emmanuel. The shooter, the true shooter, copped out, got 8.5 years, did that. Emmanuel Jean, football scholarship waiting for him, gets life. Let me break something else down to you about Ed Hill. This cop, Ed Hill, liked the woman. Him and the woman started having an affair. Guess what Ed Hill does? He frames her husband for murder. And on top of that, the business that this man had, the cop, Ed Hill, took it over. The police force knows certain things about Mr. Ed Hill, dirty cop, and they allow it to go on. They allow it to go on and go on until they couldn't hold it no more. Because he also forged paperwork. Emmanuel Jean, football scholarship waiting for him, gets life. How does this happen? Why does this happen? Let me explain something to you, right? I got a couple of buddies, right? Different persuasions, right? And sometimes there's those conversations when they truly try to get in my skin and act like they can actually be me and remedy why certain things are happening. When you do that, it's disrespectful because you can never be me. Because just like this man, Emmanuel Jean, was arrested for murder. Now, I'm going to tell you like this. He has a father, a mother, sisters, brothers, aunts, uncles. What will be their viewpoint of the police now? What will be their viewpoint of the police now, knowing their nephew, their son, their brother, their cousin went to school, earned a full football scholarship from a school in California, and was set up by the police, Ed Hill, that was supposed to protect him and serve him, but it works in the reverse in a lot of places. And this is what people got to understand. You got to know how to protect yourself. And in some ways, how do you protect yourself from the people that's supposed to protect you, that has so-called authority over you? The system is going to believe them over you. It took this man 16 years, and this is how strong they played. They made him cop to a conspiracy that he had nothing to do with. Take this time, serve, and go ahead. Because we're wrong. We're not going to really just let you go because we're wrong. Because we still want to keep something. Because we don't really want to admit how wrong we really are. So this man's family will always look at police differently than someone else now. You know why? Because they experience the betrayal. And for a lot of people out here that's watching this, that try to live in the black dimension, you can't. Because y'all don't experience. All you got to do is pay attention to what happens and who it happens to. Emmanuel Jean is now home. He's working with the law firm that helped him get out of prison. You know, but what does this man's mind look like now? How does he see things now? Because clearly, from this level of betrayal, he sees it differently now than he did before. Look, man, this joint, and it's so many other stories like that we don't get to hear. But I needed to do this one because it needs to be sometimes in people's face, and it need to be explained a certain way. Because he wasn't doing nothing wrong. He went to school. He got a scholarship. And someone just didn't like him and felt like, I'm going to set you up. I'm going to set you up. Concrete steel.